I just got back from the farmer's market and I have my little bag of goodies here, but before I unpack anything, I desperately need breakfast. It's like almost 8 o'clock. I'm someone who religiously has breakfast pretty much as soon as I wake up, which is like 6 o'clock. So your girl is absolutely starving. So we're going to make my signature eggs on toast with avocado. I've tried these new compostable sandwich bags recently. They're honestly so freaking good. So I just use them to like obviously store any like leftover food. Also, if you hear a loud noise in the background, that's my washing machine. Just use them to store my leftover avocados or like just leftover ingredients. They're so good. Okay, do not ask me how my bench went from completely clean to completely dirty, but it's a problem. But it's okay because we're gonna fix it. I'm about to lock in, and then my market goodies are still very much waiting for me to unpack them. So I'm gonna do that first to get them in the nice cool fridge. I'm gonna get stuck into cleaning. Currently, this is what the fridge looks like. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a wipe down. There's like some chocolate chips from Easter that have like scattered in the fridge door, so I need to clean all that. I want to show you guys what is on the agenda for today. So we have been renovating our home, starting with, oh, the autofocus is, there we go. We had demoed our old wardrobe. I'll put some clips in here for you guys, but it has, honestly, we have transformed our wardrobe space and I'm so freaking in love. But this is the spare room at the moment. So this used to be a single wardrobe. It was, I'll insert some footage and photos here for you guys, but this used to be a single wardrobe, and then we had a linen cupboard on the opposite side, which was removed so that we could have a double wardrobe in our spare room because we already have a new linen cupboard and we didn't need the old one. This is currently what I'm working with. This is the room at the moment. So the goal of today is to, firstly, I need to seal all of these up with this little Sealy's tub, and then I'm going to clean up this room and get it in a good state. Finished cleaning the kitchen. It looks so much better. Oh my goodness. I do have 3 bananas sitting out from last week that are well and truly ready to make banana bread with. So I'm just going to leave them there until I'm ready later today to make some fresh banana bread. I have another load of washing in now. I've got my whites in, and then I've hung up all our washing from before I went to the farmer's market, the load that I put in. We're about to deep dive into this room. It's 10 o'clock now, and I'll be dropping off some lunch to Dave and his team. They're doing a hair salon fit out in Burleigh, so I'll go drop off some lunch to them probably in like an hour or two. So I'll just do what I can in the meantime and just plotter along with the house stuff. Anyway, let's get to work. Less chatting, more working. I've just finished putting pretty much everything that you saw. All of this is bed linen, and that's a mattress topper there, which I will wash. I've just got the whites in at the moment, but once that load is done, I'll pop all this in and then hang that on the line, and hopefully it'll dry before the end of today. And then I'll remake the bed, but I'm going to shuffle the room around. I'm going to have a bit of a think, maybe send a photo to ChatGPT and see what setup it recommends for this room, because it is quite a small room. And then I've just popped like the bed linen and stuff that I'll be using, and then the coat hangers and a few of the paint and stuff that I'll be using to do the little fix-ups. It is so freaking hot. I have my aircon blasting, which you can probably hear, but I just got in my car and I'm going to drive to the shopping centre next to where Dave's working at the hair salon and buy everyone kebabs, and then I'll go drop it off, and then I'll come back home to keep going with the room. I've got AI working at the moment on my room setup, but it keeps moving the wardrobe around. So I'll keep working on that and I'll keep you guys updated. Can I please order 3 kebabs? I just have an order on my phone. So the first one is a large mixed kebab with lettuce. I've secured the kebabs as well as my bagel and tuna. So I'm going to make a little tuna cucumber mayo bagel when I get home. I just got back from dropping off lunch for the boys and I hung out with them for a little bit and had some lunch, and then I came back home and just folding the washing, and then I'm going to get back into the spare bedroom. But I've literally been arguing with ChatGPT because every single time I ask it to design my bedroom for me, it moves my wardrobe to a different wall. So then I can't get like an actual proper mock-up of what my room would look like. And I feel like it's because I'm not really giving it dimensions or much to work with, so it's probably my fault. But anyway, so I'm angry at ChatGPT and I'm going to go back to the human way, which is just experimenting. I made myself a little English breakfast tea, and I'm going to give you a little update of the room. So I've rearranged the bed, so it's now facing towards the door. I have rearranged the room. I have sealed up all the little holes from the nail gun in the architrave. It will be ready to paint. I have the little drop sheet towels down, but I'm thinking this room still has quite a bit of work involved. We still have to do the mirror sliding, like install the mirror sliding doors, which will arrive in a few weeks. And as you know already, we have to do the top shelf and install the rods and fix all that shelving to the wall, do the door jambs, replace all the skirting. So there's still a lot of work involved, but it looks so much better than what it did this morning. Anyway, I have my bowl that I'll be making the banana bread batch in. And then I have my very, 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 very ready bananas. So I'm just peeling them and then just popping them straight into the bowl. I have my 3 bananas here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start mashing them. Hours now, and I'm just putting together some homemade pizzas for like a little bit of an early dinner. I've got this traditional bocconcini, which I actually discovered today that bocconcini is just small mozzarella. My Italian mother taught me that, so there you go. Pizza sauce, this is honestly my favorite. I have tried like cleaner pizza sauces, and unfortunately you just have to let some things slip, and that's one of those things. And then a little Woolies roasted chook. And I do have, so I have this preheating at the moment, and then I'll just pop her in, and then we'll have beautiful little chicken pizza.